I'm going to show you guys the best way to get the Chaos Tome in one run on MegaBonk. Right on, guys, so let's get into it. You're going to want to go Calcium because you'll be able to get all 15 shrines super quickly. You're going to want to go Agility Tome so you can move super fast, and then you can go ahead and take Curse Tome off because you don't really need extra difficulty for this. You can run pretty much whatever other tomes you want. You can go Luck if you want. You go Cooldown. Quantity would be good because you really just need to beat the tier 2 boss. That's going to be your hardest boss fight. You don't need to beat the tier 3 boss. Anyway, items. The item you want to avoid at all costs is Beacon because it's going to spawn 2 extra charge shrines. So if you get this item, just banish it. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys my run and do a little bit of commentary so you guys can actually see how it's done. Alright guys, so I fast forwarded it just to make it like super easy for you. You can see here I grabbed the Luck Tome. I'm skating around, grabbing a couple chests. And I'm not getting any difficulty in the shrines. I'm just trying to basically grab as much, early game stuff as I can. I'm getting all the shrines. I'm super fast. I have Quantity Tome now and Luck Tome. We're getting the shrines. And one thing to keep in mind is once you're in the shrines circle, you can't leave it. So if you're in the shrines circle, you have to make sure there's like no enemies around you or you have enough damage to fend them off. Because if you step in and then step out, you have to redo the run. The run's over. So Bone is pretty good early game. That's why Calcium's also good, because he can carry himself through early game with Bone. And then I also took Aura, which gives me another early game advantage. I did go the Staff and Katana here, which are technically late game items. I just did that because I wanted some boss damage, so I didn't want to put myself in too much of a precarious instance here by not having enough damage, but I also didn't want to not be able to beat the tier 2 boss, so I figured 2 early game, 2 late game items. We're not going for like a god run here, we're just trying to get the objective, right? We just want the Chaos Tome. So now I picked up XP Tome as well, and I believe I will go for an Agility Tome in a bit. For shrine buffs, I would say probably try and get damage as much as you can, because again, we're just trying to get enough to clear the early bosses. Did pick up a nice Grandma's Secret Tonic there, so that helps with the early game as well. I believe that here I'm just sort of like coasting through, trying to get some damage, getting the cooldown up. Definitely focus on Aura. My Aura is already level 3. And here I'm just, I think, shredding just for fun because Calcium's an awesome character. I don't play him nearly enough for how fun he is. I think moldy cheese is going to be a very high priority item. I already had 2 moldy cheeses by now, and that really helped me with the boss. I think Calcium's a good enough character to where you don't really have to worry about the swarms. You just kind of can coast around and avoid enemies, which makes him super easy to do this challenge with. We can actually skip ahead at this point because I value your guys' time and all that. But you can see here we actually have the unstable transfusion. We have 2 of those. We have 2 moldy cheeses. So that's primarily most of our boss damage. And I'm kind of playing it like a run. Like I'm trying to pick some stuff up, like I don't want to just not care. I got an ice cube there, which was nice. That definitely helped. And I'm trying to get, basically I'm trying to get as many shrines as I can in the early game, and then when the swarm comes, I'm sort of backing away from the shrines, clearing out the wave a little bit, and then boom, I'm back to the shrines. So that was sort of my rationale there. Let's go ahead and fast forward to the boss fight here. So this was probably the hardest part, the tier 2 boss fight, but as you can see, my moldy cheese sort of like nuked him a little bit with the and they're the right here I got let's see if I can pause it. The pickup I got was Beacon, right? And I wanted to banish Beacon because that'll spawn 2 extra shrines for the next tier. So make sure you banish Beacon if you get it. That's gonna make this challenge unreasonably harder. And that's pretty much it. Pretty self-explanatory. One thing also to note is when you go to tier 3 here, you will not need to fight the final boss, right? So I was a little worried I have to get through the final boss, but I actually found out you don't even have to beat the final boss. You literally just have to get the shrines, and then you're 100% done ski with the challenge. I'm actually going to go ahead and put the full video of me doing this run instead of the sped up version in the description down below. So if you guys do want to check out the full run, you can. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think we wrapped this up pretty fast, and that's kind of what I was going for. So have a great day. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so I can keep bringing you guys MegaBonk content. It's really fun for me, and want to keep doing it. So yeah, bye guys.